why no contact works so well. No contact is your absolute best friend, like I said in my last video. Now, a lot of people don't understand why no contact actually works. What does it do? Why does it work so well? Why does it make somebody want to come back to you? Well, the answer really is they miss you. Now, I know this seems oversimplified, but hear me out. When people go through breakups, sometimes they don't really understand the severity, the heaviness that it can take to actually stay away from you. Sometimes it takes a lot more effort, and they just didn't understand that how hard it would be to actually stay away from you. So what you need to do immediately is you jump into no contact and you do not say anything to them. And what this is going to do is it's going to make them realize through space, because that's how attraction grows, that's how people misuse through space, that they really didn't want to make that decision to actually leave. Now, a lot of people don't really want to go through with it, but they know they need to. This is especially true with women. Sometimes they get very overwhelmed because of their emotions that, through a situation with you being the boyfriend or whatever, the situation with you, sometimes it's the same issue over and over. And sometimes they don't know what to do with themselves because they're like, well, nothing's being fixed. So they immediately jump into the idea of maybe this isn't working out. And then that same emotion keeps coming up, and then bam, here you are. And because emotions are fleeting, right? Emotions fade. Things happen. Things change. They will think back to, oh, maybe it wasn't a really good idea, especially if you act strong, right? Women are looking for very strong men. And if the relationship ended because of a specific set of behaviors, you need to jump quickly into getting them to miss you so they can at least see that you really aren't the guy that they thought you were becoming. When somebody does date you in the beginning, they have an assumption about you. They have the potential about you in their mind. They're thinking, okay, this person is going to be a great match for me. At least at first they think this. And then through dating, they discover more about you. Well, if there's a behavior that they don't like about you, if there's something that you do that they dislike and they don't want to be around, then of course they're not going to stick around for that. So what you really need to understand is being strong and, I guess, distant, but not extremely distant in terms of the fact that people, that she doesn't know where you stand exactly. Like, for a woman to stay attracted to you, she needs to wonder about you. She needs to not know exactly where you stand all the time. This is why space is so great. So if you're strong and you're just holding your cards to your chest a little bit more than her, then she's going to stay attracted to you. Now, where guys go wrong so often is they get super needy and they get very relationship focused. The more relationship focused a man is, the more often he's going to experience breakups. It's just a fact. So guys, don't be relationship focused. And that's the reason why no contact works so well. It gets them to miss you, gets them to think about why this is going on and why is this breakup happening? Why, right? And if you're around, they won't be able to think about that. And that's the ultimate thing to remember. That's why, and this sounds very oversimplified, but this is the way that it works. And you need to give them space. Give them space. If you want coaching, it will be down below. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, shoot me a message, and everything will be in the description.